Listen, let me tell you something about a cigar. A cigar is what you make it.
Yeah.
So you're going to keep smoking a cigar until you find out what you like.
Is it?
People look at it and they say it's light and it's not too heavy, not too strong. A lot of people are scared of the dark ones.
Right.
And you shouldn't be. You should try your best with every cigar. Because every cigar, you're going to find one that you like.
Yeah, and then it's going to be different with what you pair it with, too.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You pick,
Coffee, different bourbons, different, So, all right, you ready to get into the get-in? All right, welcome to Palates and Opinions. One thing we know for sure, two things we know for sure. Everybody has a palate, everybody has an opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Your opinion is your opinion, your palate is your palate. Can't nobody tell you how to feel, can't nobody tell you how to think, can't nobody tell you what to smoke and what to drink.
That's it.
We are coming to you. We have a special guest today, all the way from up north in Lorain, Ohio, the Cleveland area.
Cleveland rocks.
Showing us some love. I am your host. Of course, everybody know me, Cigar Bro Bride next. To my right, I have
Clarence, aka Real, one half of the Cigar Bros. What's up, bro? How y'all doing out there?
There we go. My man over here.
Galen G. Gordon, Palates and Opinions.
Yes.
We here.
And listen, our special guest today. Guest, would you please introduce yourself to the people?
Tony Horn out of Lorain, Ohio.
There we go.
Good at these cigars.
Good at these cigars. So, as you know, on Palates and Opinions, we love to enjoy some adult libations.
Yeah.
Some great cigars. So before we get into the get-in, I'm going to have my guy right here to the right of me talk a little bit about what we're going to be smoking today. Everybody has a little bit something different to drink. Like I said, it's your palate. So it's your opinion what you want to pair with, right?
Yeah.
But we all do like to indulge in the same cigar to see how that cigar pairs with whatever that drink may be. So, Real, you want to talk a little bit about what you're smoking?
So let me intro the cigar real quick. What we will be smoking today is something from the Perdomo factory, the Perdomo Inmenso 70. So this is the 6x70. Mm-hmm. They make it in several different sizes. A lot of research going on this one. Nicaraguan seed, 5-year aged tobacco, Nicaraguan wrapper, binder, and filler. What we're going to smoke today is the sun-grown wrapper. We also have it in the Maduro, just to show it off here a little bit. But I had both of them. My first time smoking this one in a setting where we're going to give you the opinion on the first, second, and thirds of these cigars.
So, 60 gauge.
60 gauge.
Yeah, so we're going in. That's the big boy.
That's a grown man cigar.
6x7.
Grown man cigar.
So,
say it again.
For what I understand, they made these in the past, and they just re-released them.
Okay.
Because people now want to smoke larger sizes.
Right. Yeah.
You, Tony, being a shop owner, know people come in there like, give me a big cigar.
Yeah.
Right. So this is one of them. Like I said, binder, wrapper, filler, Nicaraguan. I'm guessing just by that whole makeup, we're going to get a lot of spice off this one. So a lot of research to be done after we smoke this one, but we're going to give all of our opinions and let you guys know how it tastes here on the show. So
all right, so
back to you,
fellas,
Mr. Brown, next. We'll be back after we cut and light, I guess.
Yeah. We'll come right back after we cut and light.
Give me that drink, right?
All right. Now everybody's got a lit stick. Everybody got drinks, right?
Yeah.
I'll go. You know what I'm sipping on is some Sazerac rye. Love me some Saz, some baby Saz, right?
Yep.
Can't go wrong with it.
Yep.
This is what I'll be pairing my Perdomo with today, some Sazerac. What about yourself, Real? What you drinking?
I chose the Sazerac as well, just because it's one of my favorites during the holidays, especially. One of my favorite ryes as compared to, let's say, the Elijah Craig rye. I know people love that Eli Craig rye, but that strength and power is just good to me. Very curious how it pairs with this spicy stick, because off the initial light, I did a cedar light, and I can taste the spice already. So
I tasted in this one.
yeah, very spicy. So
Right now. Yeah.
Galen, what you got drinking over there?
Yeah. I went straight with some Woodford, Old Faithful.
Old
Woodford
Faithful.
Reserve.
So they'll put a little hair on your chest.
Yeah. It went there and definitely spice already.
Gotcha.
Yeah, off jump. So.
What about you,
I
T?
like
What
it.
you got over there?
I got a Manhattan.
Okay.
Whalers, some Whalers in it, and twisted with some orange. And it pairs good with this Perdomo. 60 gauge. Which is a grown man cigar. So when you go to the cigar bar, you ask for a real cigar, 50 gauge, 60 gauge, because some people don't know how to smoke it right, but this is a good cigar. Perdomo's a good company. It's a Nicaraguan one, right?
This is Nicaraguan, yeah.
Right.
Nicaraguan
The seed.
Cuban seed.
Yeah.
Cuban
Do you
seed.
understand what they mean when they say that they took the seed from Cuba and took it to Nicaragua?
And grew it. Yep.
Right.
And
Right.
when people get to talking about I want a Cuban cigar,
Yeah.
that they can take that seed and do it anywhere in South America.
Anyway. And it's Cuban.
And it's Cuban. It's a Cuban seed.
It's that seed, right?
It's that seed. It's the way they
Cuban
grow it.
seed.
But that earth gives it something different, right?
Yeah.
It's all where you plant your seed.
Hey, come on, man. Hey.
Anybody who got kids knows what that means.
Yeah. And that's the truth, though. That seed means a lot. So you know,
It does. It does.
and how you nurture it.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
Just
You're
like
right
anything
about
else, huh?
and people they get food. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead.
that. No, you good. You good.
You get people get food. They said I want a Cuban cigar. Listen, you smoking a Cuban cigar because the seed come from Cuba.
Right.
But Nicaragua got their own brand. All over South America got their own little brand.
Right. Yeah, you never
But
lied
everybody
about
wants a
that.
Cuban because
I'm
it's
a
a
huge,
capital.
I'm a huge favorite of some of the most prominent Dominican brands, right?
Right.
You know, even the Cohiba Dominican brands. I love those, especially the Cohiba Black. You know, that's my go-to.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm dressing up, getting nice with my wife,
Yeah.
Cohiba Black is what I'm. You know, and it's usually the large ring gauge, the 6x54, I think. Cohiba Black. You know,
Oh, yeah?
That dark Maduro wrapper, love it.
Hey, listen, my go-to is gonna always be the My Father Judge, man.
My father's.
I haven't had a bad My Father yet. You know, like that. The little sign says, you know, prove me wrong.
Yeah.
Until then, you know.
My father's a good cigars. They're good company,
Yeah.
and they stay true to their roots. So
All right, so before we, continue, let's talk about the cigars.
Yeah, we're gonna give an update. I guess me personally, I guess I'm through the first third, right at the middle almost. Kind of feeling it, man. Retro Hill seems where it's at on this one. Of course, I'm not taking it all through the nose, but I'm definitely getting the spice, a little bit of cream on the retro, which I like. I haven't pulled after taking a drink of the Sage yet. I'm gonna wait till the final third of that. Usually, cigar gets a little bit stronger, right?
it's getting strong.
But it's getting stronger. I can definitely taste that. Very, very earthy right now for me on my palate. Very earthy coming from this just regular pulls and taking it out. So it's a good cigar.
Yeah.
Good
What about
smoke.
you, Galen?
I'm definitely with the earth. Liking this a lot. I'm past the spice though. I really got it coming in, but I'm about halfway there. So
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm sure to kick in
So
again.
I like get the halfway point.
Yeah. you going to town.
Yeah. I'm going to town.
What about you, Tony? What you getting off of yours over there?
I tasted the spices in the beginning. Now it's a good cigar to go with my Manhattan drink. And
Kind of mellowed out a little bit.
and mellowed it out. And but I'm a smoker and I like smoking and drinking, especially after a hard day of dealing with something, And it's a 60 gauge.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen. I tell you what. Usually with the 60 gauges, you get a lot of air. It's a
And
real
air,
airy cigar, and this is
Yeah.
not a real airy
Yeah,
cigar.
yeah,
You
no.
can tell that it's rolled right. Like you said, I'm getting those flavors as well. I'm really enjoying it. I think Perdomo did a great job
Yeah.
with this gauge, with the 70 gauge.
I say so.
I think it's a 70.
It's a 70.
it's a 70.
This a 70?
Yeah,
It's a
it's a
70.
70.
It's a 70.
So they did a great job with it. I mean, as far as the
It's just-
roll on it, it's not
Do you
airy.
smoke a 70 a little?
I've had a couple of them. I just kind of I don't really, because the ones that I've had, they kind of turn me off because they're real airy in the flow and they burn real fast.
They're usually like short filler cigars, right?
Yeah.
You never have one that's made up of. I mean, I guess I'm a fan of sun-grown wrappers. I'm a fan of Nicaraguan fillers and binders, but when they have that medium to long fillers versus the short fillers, that's when you get that good strong pull versus that airy pull that you get from certain cigars that are this size, right?
Right.
And I call this like my fire pit cigar, right? I'm sitting out there for a long time, fire, and I want to be out there for 2.5 hours. I'll take this 70 anytime,
Yeah.
right? 6x70 anytime.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think it's a great cigar. I can't wait to see what that final third and how it's going to hit. Of course, got to get some more of that libation. You know what I mean? We all adult in here, but so far so good. So far so
It's a
good.
nice cigar, but it's me with these big 60, 70 gauges. And I ain't trying to be funny or anything, but when I stick a 70 gauge in my mouth, I don't want it. I be like, hell no. Hell no. But you know.
Hey, everybody has a palate and everybody has an opinion, right?
Right. And the opinion is, I'm telling you, so it has to be a good cigar. So far, it's a good cigar.
Yeah.
It's a good cigar to drink with to have a drink with. And that's what I like to have, a bourbon, a nice smooth bourbon to go with it.
What's your go-to bourbon, John? What's it?
That Buffalo Trace. If I'm on that island,
you on that island and you like, man, you on the beach in front of you.
Yeah,
The sun beaming on you. You like, man, I'm about to have me some
good bourbon. Anything rye, anything with that Buffalo Trace has been my go-to.
Let me ask you this too: that beach is in front of you. What cigar? You know, you only got about an hour and a half out there because your wife want to go do something else, or you know, she want to go dance.
Go listen to the music.
She want to go dance at the club at the resort, but you want to smoke, right?
Yeah.
You got an hour and a half. What cigar are you taking out there?
What I'm taking with me?
What are you taking out there?
I'm taking a Lorain 107. Listen, I travel with them, and here I got what did I bring up here with me? I brought a box of cigars for you guys.
Oh, my man.
I brought a box of cigars and damn, it's not Perdomo, but I got something for you.
Okay, you got some hidden gems because you know he spent 7 days, y'all.
7 days in the factory, man.
Black man, nice. 7 days on the factory.
Goodness gracious.
Listen, it was the best experience I ever had in my life.
So before we kick in anymore, let's talk about these cigars, man. We're looking like everybody's on that last little.
Yeah, man, I'm way down.
You know, let's talk about it, man. How you feeling about where you are? Yours.
So I'm in the final third, and I got a bit of cracking going on here. I don't know if the camera can see that. It's more of a humidification thing. When I got these things, I bought them offline, so they came to me. I put them at 70 RH 70 degrees. Probably dropped around 68. So when we got them, they're probably pretty dry. Pretty dry time here in Cincinnati, Ohio. So the cracking I expected to happen. I don't put this on the cigar vendor, Perdomo, or anything like that. Kind of messes with your smoke though when you got your wrapper flipping up on you like that. But I have not had a harsh draw of this cigar yet.
No.
It's been very smooth in the final third. I still get a little bit of spice on the retro, which is real good. Pairs real well with my Sazerac. You know, like I said, with the 6x70, yeah, I'm probably not smoking this in a cigar setting. Probably more of a Toro 5x54 type of guy in that type of setting. But for this podcast, I think this is perfect. I would definitely go back to this. A couple boxes sitting here, so it's a good cigar.
How you feeling?
I feel good, man. This is nice. To me, it's real smooth. I only got the spice at the beginning, and yeah, it's been full. Every puff is smooth, is full and tight. So it's good for me.
I think the ash has been good too.
Yeah, the ash is good. It's dark and gray.
Yep.
And I don't know why yours cracked like that because I'm looking at his. His is not cracking.
Could be how I'm holding it too. You know,
right.
like,
Well, you know. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you something. I've had cigars that crack.
You got them construction fingers, man.
Yeah.
They're rolling it in that little.
And I had cigars that crack, and you know me, I've learned over the years. Listen, if the cigar good, let it crack. I'm gonna stick something in it to hold it till I get it all the way to here. Because I'm telling you,
you're gonna finish it.
One of my buddies told me, he said, "Man, Tone, I'm taking this thing home, put it in the crack of my behind, and hold it to the marker. This damn thing smells good. This thing right here smells good." It's a nice cigar to sit at a setting, drink a drink. Yeah, it's a big gauge for me though, but you know.
I agree, man. I mean, I'm enjoying it. I can't complain. You know, no cracks here. Great draw, good, great flavor profile over it. Perfect with the baby Sazerac that I'm drinking. So I think it's a great cigar.